Yeah. So, I mean, in the drugs you had in your pocket, the weight of the drugs was 28.564 grams.
Yes, ma'am. No.
So, I mean, here's the thing. I understand nobody wants to go to prison, right? But you're going to have to start doing.
Right off the bat, 28 grams of drugs, a firearm, and a past he swore he left behind. But can Michael Garcia talk his way out of this one, or is this the day his luck finally runs out?
2025 CR 012431, State versus Michael Anthony Garcia. Can I have parties announced for the record? And Megan,
Yes, sir.
if you could confer with the defense counsel on this. I think you're the attorney who's on it. Thank you. All right, counsel. In each of the cause numbers, have you received all discovery?
Yeah,
And did you review it with your client?
excited.
In each cause number, the court will find that the state is in compliance with discovery.
Now this is where it gets real. 2 felony cases, drugs and illegal firearm possession. Notice how calm the judge is. That won't last long once Garcia starts challenging the record.
Mr. Garcia, in each of the cause numbers, did you have a chance to review the true bill of indictments with your attorney?
I looked at him, yes.
All right.
But
So-
I was under the impression I had a different attorney. When I went to the PR, they told me Michael De Leon.
No, this is your
Because when I
attorney.
worked with him the first time, I told him I didn't want him to be my attorney.
Well, this is your attorney,
I was
counsel.
satisfied with his service.
Well, he's your attorney. Do you understand?
I'm satisfied with his I want to withdraw my plea because the indictments aren't correct anyways. I've never been convicted of a manslaughter. And it says I've been convicted of a manslaughter on there. I wasn't in possession of a gun. It was in the glove box of a car that's not even in my name. That I told him I would sign a statement saying that the gun belonged to the owner of the car.
No, so here's the thing, and I'm going to explain some things to you.
And here we go, Garcia's first big move, claiming the indictment is wrong and that he was never convicted of manslaughter, but legally once an indictment is signed off, the burden's on him to prove it's inaccurate.
Owning a weapon, if you have a prior felony, it's not so much whether you own a weapon, it's whether you're in possession of it. And it doesn't matter when you went to prison. If you went to prison, you're not allowed during specific time frames, during anniversary dates, you're not allowed to possess a weapon.
Your Honor. I was a minor. 1989.
All righty. Well, I mean, what are you talking about? What was from 1989?
The gun and the manslaughter that they're talking about. I was a minor. I was a juvenile.
So you are the person with the voluntary manslaughter. It was just when you were 15.
No, I never had.
You just told me you did.
Correct. That's what I said. What they're saying I had. That's wrong. I've never been convicted. So that indictment's not even correct.
You just told me that's who you are.
No,
You said when you were 15.
I said when they said I was 15. I was 15 years old, but they're accusing me of that.
Mm-hmm.
But I never went to court for that. I've never been convicted of that.
And
Well-
the state's waiving that paragraph.
I did waive that, Your Honor. So
That's
I'm
from
not
Cleveland,
sure.
Ohio. That's not even from here. That's from
So
over 20 years ago, man.
I understand that. I waived it. So we're not accusing him of having been convicted of a voluntary manslaughter. We
Well, they didn't
did.
give me a chance for probation, but everybody else had the same cases. I'm listening to them today, the 2nd-degree felony, and you're giving them probation and deferred beautification. I haven't been in trouble in 20 years. I'm 52 years old. I go do 10 years. I probably won't even make it out alive because of all the game in the prison. I've never been in trouble in Texas.
This is the emotional plea every judge hears. I've changed. But notice what the judge says next. It's a cold reminder that fairness isn't about comparison, it's about evidence. Watch how she shuts this argument down.
Never. Never, man. But you won't give me a chance at probation, but you give everybody else that has a long record a chance at probation. And they have the same cases as mine.
All right. So I'll tell you this, Mr. Garcia. What I do know is you can't compare your case to somebody else's case because you don't.
understand that.
But here's the thing. You don't know what evidence they may or may not have had with that person because every case is different. Sometimes people will say, I can't believe this person who is charged with a murder got 5 years and here you are offering me 40 years. It's because every case is different. And I understand that sometimes people have changed their lives, right? and they want people to recognize that they've changed their lives. But I'm just dealing with cases before me. Either I'm going to follow a plea agreement that you all have reached, or either I'm not going to follow the agreement. That's where we are. So, Mr. Garcia, the indictments are to tell you what you're being charged with. So in 2024 CR 0090-02, you're being in charge with unlawful possession of a firearm by a felon. And in 2025 CR 012431, there are 2 counts. The first count, you're being charged with manufacturing and delivery, a controlled substance, penalty group 1, 4 to 200 grams. Count 2 is possession of a controlled substance, penalty group 1, 4 to 200 grams. What I can tell you is, when you have just, this is what I want you to do. This is what I want you to do. I want you to listen, okay? This is just what you're charged with. Now, the state and the defense may come to an agreement to say, this is what you're charged with, but we're going to go on a lesser included offense. Or they may say, this is what you're charged with in counts 1 or count 2, but we're only going to proceed on count 2. What I'm telling you is, I haven't even got to the point of what your plea bargain agreement is. I'm just showing you the indictments. This is what you're being charged with. Do you understand?
Yes.
And counsel, did you go over the indictments with Mr. Garcia and explain it to him? Do you waive the reading of the indictment? State, in the cause number 2025 CR 012431, which is the drug case, are you proceeding on the indictment as presented?
We are not, Your Honor. We are waiving count 1, which is the Mandel count, and we are only proceeding on the possession count.
All right. Any objections to the waiver?
None.
And then in the cause number 2024 CR 0090-02, which is the weapons case, are you proceeding on that indictment as presented?
We are not, Your Honor. We are waiving both of the enhancement paragraphs and proceeding only on the allegations contained in the jurisdictional offense, unlawful possession of a firearm by a felon.
Any objections?
No.
Now, Mr. Garcia, I'm going to show you the court admonishments. These documents tell you what your rights are, and it also contains in it what your plea bargain is that you have negotiated with the state. Now, because you've negotiated a plea bargain agreement with the state, that doesn't necessarily mean that I will follow the agreement. I'll have to read the stipulations and everything else. So in 2024 CR 00902, 90-02, you're charged with unlawful possession of a firearm by a felon. That's a 3rd-degree felony. The range of punishment is anywhere from 2 to 10 years in the prison and up to a $10,000 fine. In 2025 CR 012431, you're charged with possession of a controlled substance, penalty group 1B, 4 to 200 grams. That's a 2nd-degree felony. The range of punishment is anywhere from 2 to 20 years with a possible fine up to $10,000. If you have a plea with the state, the court does not have to follow your plea. If for any reason the court does not follow your plea and gives you more than you bargained for, the fact that you entered a plea will not be used against you, and you will be allowed to withdraw your plea. Did you understand?
Good.
You have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call, and the right to remain silent. Did you understand? By entering these pleas, you're giving up those rights. And did you intend to give up those rights and enter into plea bargain agreements in each of these cause numbers?
Yeah.
Counsel, has your client been able to provide you with any defenses?
Yeah.
Do you believe he has a rational as well as a factual understanding of the charges against him? Do you believe he's currently competent and was legally sane at the time of the offense? Mr. Garcia, has anyone threatened you, coerced you, or placed you in fear to get you to enter the plea?
Okay.
Anyone promised you anything other than the plea? Are you satisfied with the way you've been represented?
Yeah.
All right. If you're not a U.S. citizen by entering into these pleas, you will be deported, denied naturalization, or re-entry. Did you understand? In each cause number, the court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived his right to jury trial. In each cause numbers, did you review the plea bargain page with your attorney? Did you understand it? In each cause number, your punishment is to be assessed at 10 years in the prison. There's a $1,500 fine. The cases will run concurrently. The state is taking in consideration 2025 C011469. Did you understand that to be the plea?
Yes, ma'am.
Defense?
Yes.
State?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you review the waiver of appeal paragraphs with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in both places? Did you understand by signing that you're waiving your right to appeal? The only items that can be appealed are written pretrial motions that have been filed, heard, and ruled upon by the court. Did you understand? Counsel, have there been any such motions?
None.
And cause number 2024 CR 0090-02. How do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest? And cause number 2025 CR 012431. How do you plead? State any evidence?
In both causes, Your Honor, the state offers into evidence States Exhibit 1 and its
Okay.
Right. In each cause number, did you review the waivers and stipulations?
Yes.
Again, you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call in, the right to remain silent. Did you understand in entering these pleas, the state will be presenting evidence in the form of witnesses' statements and police reports, but most importantly, there will be no live testimony. Did you understand? Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived and consented to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. Court will accept into evidence States Exhibits 1 and attachments and review the same. All right. After reviewing States Exhibits 1 and attachments, the court will find there's sufficient evidence to find you guilty, and the court will find you guilty in each cause number. Are you waiving PSI?
And that's the moment the verdict, you can see the shift in his face. It's no longer about guilt or innocence. It's about consequences. Would you have given him a second chance, or did the judge make the right call?
Anything you wish to say on behalf of your client? Now, Mr. Garcia, on the drug case, I read the police report. And in the police report, you had the drugs in your pocket.
Deny that.
Yeah. So, I mean, in the drugs you had in your pocket, the weight of the drugs was 28.564 grams.
Yes, ma'am. No.
So, I mean, here's the thing. I understand nobody wants to go to prison, right? But you're going to have to start doing the right thing. So in cause number 2025 CR 012431, the court will find you guilty. The court will sentence you to 10 years, give you credit for any time served. There's a $1,500 fine, time and money to run concurrently. Taking consideration 2025 CC 011469. And this will run concurrent with 2024 CR 0090-02. And then in the other cause number, you admitted that there was a weapon in the vehicle.
Grandpa.
Yeah, I mean, you told the police, yes, there's a weapon in the vehicle. So that's care, custody, and control, and you're considered to be in possession. And you're not allowed to do that because of your criminal history. So in cause number 2024 CR 00902, the court is finding you guilty. Court will sentence you to 10 years in the prison, give you credit for any time served. There's a $1,500 fine. This will run concurrent with 2025 CR 012431 and 2025 CC 011469 will be taken in consideration. Is there anything else, counsel, with regards to sentencing?
Further.
And each cause number, did you review the trial court certification of defendant's rights to appeal with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it?
Just only sign.
Oh,
That's
The
for
county court, you'll have to
Oh,
take it
okay.
there. They
All
don't
right.
want to sign it.
Which one? 12? Okay.
Yes. Well, yeah. All right. Did you review the trial court certification tells you whether or not you have the right to appeal? Now, because I followed your plea bargaining agreement and because you waived your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Because these are felony convictions, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question on what that is, you need to speak to an attorney. Do you understand?
10 years, 2 felonies, no parole promises, but was justice served, or was this another system that refused to see redemption? Let's hear it in the comments, and if you think Judge Simpson handled it right, drop a emoji below.
All right, we can go off the record, Mr. Garcia. If you don't start making better decisions, you're going to find yourself living at the prison. You understand? All right, good luck to you, sir. Thank you, attorney.
Big excuse.
All right, thank you, Fernando. Who's next?
Michael Garcia.